So I don't usually do nothing really, and I'm really sick of it. I drive that truck and I come home tired, don't feel like nothing. I got a bunch of recording equipment in my bedroom. I don't even get a chance to turn it on. Don't even feel like it. I got songs sitting there. Some of them, I got some new songs that are partially finished. I need to sit down and finish them. Just don't feel like it. I don't have the drive I had when I was young, you know. I had more drive, and I guess I've sat down a lot of times and done a lot of work, and it never really amounted to anything, and it's just kind of got me on it.
Well, maybe you and your son need to make each other mad. Do something.
Oh,
That inspires people, don't it?
well, you know what? I tried to get my kids to play with me when they got a little bit better, but they all knew more than I did.
Nuh-uh.
So they went out.
We all played
They
together.
went out and jacked around all
7
over the
years
place
now.
and done their thing. You know, they could have played with Daddy. They would have learned so much quicker and so much better. They would know so much more now.
You need to get mad at each other,
Guarantee
guys.
you. I guarantee you, they would be bad little dudes. They got the talent, you know, but they haven't had anybody around them to help them that knew anything. Because they knew everything. How could they?
I never claimed to know everything.
I
Especially
know.
about music.
I'm just telling you. If I could have got them to pick with me, you know, I could have helped them a lot.
Now we're all too old.
Now, no,
Yeah.
really.
Now the only thing
Ain't
we know
nothing
how
to
to
pick
pick is
but
our
our nose.
noses.
We're all washed up.
No, I'm tired of sitting around. I want to get a building and start having church in it. And, you know, do the music too. The music's just some part of it, you know. Like, it's more worship music. Praise and worship. It's not really nothing real complicated, but it's just simple and it's tasteful. Ain't no big thing to it, but at least it's doing something. I got this stuff all sitting at the house. I don't even use it. Just going to a church and walking in with this and being the little steel player doesn't appeal to me. I don't do more than that.
Not fulfilling.
There's another part of it, you know, when you read out of the Bible and you read that word to people and you teach that or preach it, that Bible helps people. That Bible will help people more than these guitars will. These are just tools that help also, you know. If you get them going good, these will draw people around you. You know, if you get good music, man, people will come around. But the words in that Bible and what that's about, if it gets inside of you, it'll give you something that means more than anything else. So that's what I'm wanting to do. Give people something that'll help them when they need it the most.
You like that guitar, Dave?
I love this guitar.
He's staring at it like,
I like that guitar, man. When I first got that guitar, I was real unhappy with it. He had the strings real high on it, and it wouldn't sustain. It needed the wood needed to start vibrating. You know, like when they vibrate, the more you use them, the more they come alive. Acoustic guitar. And I kept lowering the strings a little bit at a time, and I finally got them down where it plays good, and it changed the whole character of the guitar. It's a different guitar. It's kind of dry in a way, ain't it, Dave? But it's still got some tinkly highs to it.
Yeah.
Huh? Sort of like a cross between a Taylor and a Martin or something.
Yeah, Taylor sometimes is just too
Too
bright.
bright.
Just,
And the Martin's a
and the
little too
Martin's
dead.
yeah, this has got it.
It's kind of in the middle, ain't it? Which is a good place to be.
Sometimes Taylor makes
anything that you can kind of relate to a mark, then put a little bit of eyes in with it, man, you're going somewhere then. And where it got that ebony on it, that brightened it up too. He didn't really put it together as good as I know he could have. He should have took more time with it.
Yeah, a couple little joints could have been a little.
But as far as he does a good job. It's the first acoustic I've ever had that I liked. It is.
That's sad.
That is
Man.
I've only had about 10 of them.
Right. How long have you had that one, Dad? Like 5 years? That one was home.
Yeah, something like it. It says right in there when it was made.
You see how he did his, Dave? Inside the sound hole, he just stuck a sticker like in there, like glued it.
So,
Is it like a violin? How they do that? Into the back of the wall
Yeah, but mine's way different. It's made by the same company.
I never got into chicken and dumplings. Put this still up. Dave, can you help me a second, buddy? I'll quit picking on you if you help me. Stand back
Look
here.
at bridges. I'll put it. Mind those tables, honey. Be careful with those tables in
Well, they didn't scare you away from
there.
tuning
Right
that.
where you are. Huh?
They didn't scare you from tuning that, right?
Nah, I got written directions at home, and I figure after I do it a few times, I'll be able to do it without looking at the directions. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
I don't know what I've ended up with.
So
with
I'll
pictures
go-
of
I'll go by the
Well, I'm gonna take some
directions.
measurements of this.
I'll
and
read them
Go ahead
over and
make-
over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could get him to make you a
Diligence.
guitar, or you could.
That's what'll get me
Unless
to
you
be able
wanna
to do
make it
it.
yourself.
You
Yeah,
know,
I've got some.
Practice
That's what you
and
ought to do.
stuff.
You probably have a blast.
just gotta keep trying.